Today we're going to be decorating the interior of our modern traditional house in Bloxburg. First, I'm going to give you guys a full tour of this house. I'm going to show you all the rooms, everything inside, and then we're going to start to decorate it. So as you guys know, the exterior was $40,000. Guys, the interior is actually so affordable because if you remember, we have 4 bedrooms and we have 2 bathrooms. We have so many rooms in this house, and I was able to build it with just $130,000. Guys, I feel like that's really affordable for this size of a house. I feel like the price, it's such a steal. So if you're going to build this with me, you will only need the multiple floors and advanced placement game passes. So let me go over all the rooms. So first, let's go to our living room, which is my favorite room. Honestly, I love this room. Guys, let me know in the comments which room is your favorite. This is definitely mine. Yeah, and I love the wallpaper too, guys. You'll be able to use all the decal codes. I give them to you guys throughout the video. So down this hallway, we have our kitchen and then our dining room. So I also like this kitchen. It's very spacious, very open. I like what I did with the little counter island sink area. And I wanted to do kind of like white and gray together. A lot of my recent kitchens have been gray, so I want to like change it up, do a mixture of both. And then I have a little dining table. This isn't the actual dining table. It's just a little table to like come down and eat snacks. I don't know. I have this in my kitchen in real life, so I thought it was cool. I love it. I think it's so cute. So go through this opening. This will bring us to our dining room. This is our actual main table. We have it set. We have beautiful plates. We have so many chairs, guys. Perfect family roleplay house. I can't even stress it enough. So let's go back towards our entrance. This will bring us to our laundry room that I was talking about. So I really like this laundry room too. Very simple, but I love the wallpaper. This house is also kind of nice for like spring, summer, right? We're almost there. You know, I know it just snowed for me at least like 20 million inches, but we're gonna be in the spring soon. And then this room will take us to our first floor bathroom. This is probably my favorite bathroom. I like the way I set this up with the countertop. I love that plant, guys. It's so pretty. And then we have a giant shower set. Yeah, pretty nice, right? No windows, so great privacy. So we can go upstairs now. That's the first floor, obviously with the garage too, but like we don't have to worry about that. It's no big deal. We just park our cars, which I don't have. So we're gonna go up the stairs. Love the stairs. And this will bring us to our upstairs hallway. Very open, as you can see, guys. I made sure to give you like a lot of room to walk. So let's go to the parents' bedroom first. At least I wanted this to be a parents' room. As you can see, it's like the biggest room. It has a giant double bed. It's very like modern, sophisticated. That's why I thought it'd be perfect for a parent's room. You know, like no plushies or whatever. So let's go to our next room. This is another bedroom. This is probably a kid's room. Once again, it's very open. And I did add in like some posters. That's why I was thinking it could be a kid's room. And then I also have a desk in this corner. Perfect to do like homework, work, whatever. And then of course the dressers over here in front of the bed. And then this will also take us to our last bathroom. So this one is accessible through this bedroom. It also has its own door, which we'll walk out of in a second. Yeah, this one's a bit smaller, but it has more like walking space to get from one bedroom to the other, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's go to our third bedroom. I was thinking this could be another kid's room. Honestly, this one's like a bit smaller, so it could be even like a toddler baby room if you wanted to. But of course, we have the bed, we have the dresser, we have everything we need, and we have a little like seating area. And guys, now we can go to our last room, which is another bedroom. We have so many, guys. I told you, great roleplay house. So I really like this bedroom too, honestly. We have another double bed. This could probably be like an older kid's room. Yeah, I like the way I decorated this room. Guys, I just love making modern homes like this. They're literally my favorite to make. As you know, my channel, I have so many modern homes, but I have a lot of other homes too, don't worry. And if you guys ever want to suggest a build, just feel free to comment. I always want to make what you want to see. So, but yeah, I just had fun decorating this. So that's not all we have, guys. I hope you love the way this house turned out. I do. I really like the living room. That's my favorite. But I do like the bedrooms too. Like the parents' room and the bedroom we just came out of. I really like those. But you guys let me know which room is your favorite in the comments. And we're going to start to build this house. So we're going to build the entire interior in this video, guys. I'm going to walk you through the building process with my voice, and we're gonna start to build. Okay guys, we're ready to decorate. Who's excited? I am. I really like the way this house is looking. So we're gonna start on the floor, and then we're obviously gonna have to place the rest of the pillars. Let's just place the floor first. I'm gonna start at the bottom left corner over here, and then just place it around this room. This is a living room. So I want to use these new vertical wood planks. And then I was thinking of doing hurricane gray. We kind of did something similar with the fence. I think it looks nice. So I'm going to copy it, and then we're just going to place it for the entrance. And over here where the stairs will be. We can actually place those now. I'm going to save money and not place the floor beneath the stairs because you won't even see them. We're going to be using the left recess stairs right here. And then just color the stairs to match the floor. And then I think the wall color, I'm going to use mid-gray, so we could just color the stair thing there mid-gray. Okay, let's finish placing the floor. So we're going to place it for the dining room. And then we're gonna place it for the kitchen. Just place it in each corner. And now over here, this is the laundry room and the bathroom. I kind of like to do different floors for these. I think I'm gonna do probably like tiles for both of them, honestly. I think they both would look nice with that. So white. The diamond tiles would look really great with this house. Look. See the colors? Like the texture right here, I feel like it matches, right? And then garage, I'm just gonna copy the concrete and place it there. Pretty easy. Okay, before we do the floor upstairs, we need to place down the pillars. So let's do this. Just place the pillars in each corner. If you already did this though, then you can just, I guess watch me. Oh wait, actually I'll tell you guys why I'm only now recording this. It's like a few days after I built the exterior because I was hit by that huge snowstorm and I had to shovel a lot. I had to do my driveway, walkway, porch, my back patio, and I had to do my neighbors. It was not fun. And now they're talking about a new snowstorm, like, please, let's not. Anyway, we're gonna copy the floor from the first floor. We can go upstairs now, manual placement again. So let's do this bedroom first. This is like the parents' room. And then remember the ceiling color. Wait, what is the ceiling color? White with plaster. Okay, white with plaster. Just need that reminder. Like I said, it was been a few days. And then we'll do this bedroom, which is probably like a kid room. And then this is another kid room right over here. And then over here, we're gonna have another kid room and a bathroom. Wait, which one do I want to be the bathroom? I feel like this would be a good bathroom because I feel like that could be the entranceway. So this will be the bedroom. And then go downstairs. I'm gonna take the tiles again. If you want, you can make both of these a bathroom though, like if you don't want 4 bedrooms. But 4 bedrooms, that's great for role-playing. Okay, copy this floor. We have to do this walkway. Basically, we're just gonna place it around the stairs. So we're just not gonna place it where the stairs are. So you just place it in this corner, go up, around to each corner like this. And then here, just go down 1. And then to left by 4. And then down 1. So we'll do like that area. Then we can go down here to where the pillar is. And then just go up to the right by 2. And then straight back down. And then we'll start this pillar. Go up by 2. To the right by 3. And then down by 2. And then we'll just start at the top of the stairs and go up to the right. Go down to the left. And then up. And then place it down. Yeah, pretty easy. I feel like we should do a fence though for this. I love the classic deck railing. I'm just gonna color it all white. And I'll just place it around the stairs so nobody falls. Just place it all around this. There we go. We could even place it on the stairs too, like downstairs. We could worry about that later. First, we need to place the rest of the pillars up here. So place them in each corner. Okay, that looks good. Alright, that's it for the floor. What I want to do is color the walls. Like I said, I'm going to do the mid-gray, I think. So I'll just do like the entranceway for now, and then as we go along to each rooms, we'll color them, because I might change it up. I might add a wall material here and there. But I'm going to do some wall trim. I'm going to use the flat crown molding for the top. That's what we did for the exterior. So we'll do that for the stairs. And then the bottom wall trim. I love the fancy paneling. I feel like this is gonna match well. Like, this house gives me that traditional, modern, realistic vibe, and I feel like it matches this. So let's place this over here. Actually, you don't have to place it on this wall though. Just place it around here, and you can skip placing it over here too. We're gonna have like a doorway. Okay, now that looks good. So we'll place the rest of the wall trim, like I said, when we color the walls, when we build each room. First, let's decorate. I want to start to do the front entranceway, so we're gonna do a welcome mat. Although I think a welcome mat is supposed to be outside. We're gonna keep it inside, it's fine. And then I also like to do a hat stand. I feel like this one is pretty fancy. And then we even have a coat that's just realistic. We can color it mid-gray. We're gonna use a lot of the colors from the exterior. So we're gonna use white, we're gonna use gray. So just keep that in mind. I also think we should do some light right here. I love to do vanity lights. So I think we're gonna use linen like this, and then we'll color the back white. That looks nice. And then over here on this wall, that's the perfect spot to place a mirror. And then we could even do a little table. I love to use the transitional items. This is probably my favorite like set in Bloxburg. I love these. So we're gonna use the console table. It also doesn't take up too much space, so that's a good thing. I think we're gonna do some marble. So we're gonna do marble for the top. I feel like this really matches the walls, you see? I think the bottom is gonna be dark stone gray with the smooth plastic, and then we could just do like black handles. Kind of match what we're doing over here. And then on this table, I'm gonna do car keys. And then I'm going to do a photo frame. By the way, all the photos, guys, feel free to use these. I'm going to put them on screen throughout this video. And then a nice plant. Oh, this one. Yes, I forgot we had this. Oh my gosh, wait. What the heck, this plant? I love this. Look at that. I also like to do slippers over here. I wish we had like actual shoes, but maybe in the future. Anyway, that's pretty good for the entrance. Let's go over here. This is like kind of the entrance in a way, you know. I think over here I'll do a little like bench. Fancy bench is my favorite. And then across from it, we could do a smaller transitional table. And guys, I want to place more flowers because I am itching for spring. So usually around this time of year, I always start to place flowers in my, what the heck is this? Wait, oh, is this from the new, okay, these are the new items. It's like, wait. I always start to place flowers in my Bloxburg homes because I start to like ease into the spring builds. Can't wait for those. Okay, let's do some wildflowers. Because we placed them out here. Oh, just kidding, we didn't. Well, technically on these bushes, so. And a tissue box, you know, it's that time of year. And then, like I said, over here, I want this to be an entrance, so we're using the traditional doors. Oh yeah, it's a traditional house. Wait. And these are traditional items? No, they're transitional. Okay, kind of like the same thing, I think. So, wow, wait, that was unintentional, but you know what? It works. We're gonna do, I guess, a traditional door frame over here. There we go. That'll be for our laundry room. And then over here, guys, it's 2 bald. Oh, you could always do a door here, actually. Wait. If you want to. Wait, don't do that one. Do the smaller one right here. That would lead you to your garage. Wait, actually, that's a better idea. I was gonna do plants. We can actually do a plant here, though. We can do this one right here. And then I'm changing this to marble. I do kind of want to use some like wood grain. I was trying to not do that because I'm always using that, but maybe we'll do a dark brown this time with wood grain. Yes, that I think looks really nice with the dark stone gray. Okay, I'm liking the color scheme so far. We can even do maybe a long carpet right here. We could even use a carpet material. That's my favorite. Okay, that's cool. Maybe we'll place one over here too. We'll see, we'll see. I will come back to work on obviously this room, but I really want to work on the living room first. I love to make these. So we're going to start on this first. Let's place all the wall trim. And then real quick, let's just grab a double door traditional door frame. This one. There we go. That'll be the entrance to our kitchen. Oh, I love building those too. Alright, let's grab a carpet. So we're gonna use this one. I think I might shrink it down with the scale tool though. It's a little much. And it is still winter, like I said. I have like 1,000 feet of snow outside. Let's use a fireplace. I think the elegant fireplace kind of gives me traditional vibes, so I think we can do this. Let's make the fire linen. And then I'm gonna make this one white, and then I want the inside to be the bricks from the exterior. Okay, on top of this fireplace, we can place our TV. I'd recommend this one. I feel like fits this best. We're gonna do some plants up here. I want to do that hanging plant. And I'm using the slime green and earth green. I'm using those for my plant colors still. I'm gonna do another vase. More flowers. Okay, I think I'm gonna use the transitional items. So the transitional sofa. Because we're using a lot of those, a lot of the traditional items. Perfect for a traditional house. I think quo gray I'm gonna go for. So it's not like too white, it's like a whitish gray. And then the bottom could just be dark brown or it could be dark gray. And then I want to grab new pillows, so I like these, the tufted pillows. I think we can do oyster. And then if you want more chairs, this is a family house, you could do some armchairs. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take this carpet and just shrink it down slightly. Like this. I think that should be pretty good. And then let's do a table. I can see the wicker coffee table. I know this isn't the transitional one, but I think we can do white and marble. White top, and then gray on the bottom. At least just for the living room, just so it matches the TV. And then I'll grab some books. We'll use the colors, the grays that we've been using. And then we could do a little coffee mug. and a plant. Okay, it's just kind of bothering me. I think we have too much marble. I'm just gonna change the middle part to gray with the smooth plastic, and then I'm gonna change the body of this table to gray. Sorry, that's it. I just think it's a little too much. You can leave it though, but I think it looks better. So I'm gonna go grab a bookshelf. I'm gonna place one on each side of the fireplace. So the traditional one, of course, traditional items. We'll do one right here. Color it white and then mid-gray. Oh, it's already mid-gray. Okay, that looks good. And then we can do one over here. And now I'm going to place books in these. And when I color my books, I like to color them the colors of the house that we're using. So like dark stone gray, mid-gray, white, and then we can do maybe oyster. So I'll just place these. And then I like to place vases in here, and I like to do Victorian pattern. And I'll just do a photo frame. I will do a clock behind the TV. And I think that's pretty good. I think I might do one more chair for this side. Oh, we have to color the carpet. Let's match it to that carpet. Ooh, okay, that looks better. All right, let's color the walls. The mid-gray. And back here, let's do some paintings. I like these convex paintings. I think we'll do 2 of these, dark stone gray. I think I'll even do a little end table right here. And then that way we could do a lamp. Traditional lamp, perfect. And it's colored linen. I still think we'll need more lighting though. I mean, we will have the rooms upstairs, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to place a fan, traditional fan, in the center. We could always change up the lighting and do hurricane gray this time. It looks good though. I feel like it's very traditional lighting. And over here we could just do a little bookshelf. I think I'll color this white and I kind of want to do concrete. Just some of our decorations we've been using, like books and glasses and stuff. Even a floor plant. And I have some plates in my inventory. I might use some of these. Definitely use these for the kitchen too. And if you don't have these, they'll probably come back for the Valentine's Day update because that's where I got them from. Really love these. So I do hope they come back. Just something to take up that space because we still have space to walk. We want that space to walk, but we also don't want it to be too bald. And then right here, I think we'll do transitional console table. I'm gonna flip it this way though. And then we're going to match that. And then we'll just be able to place maybe some more books, just so it's not too bald. Maybe someone left their reading glasses here. Okay, that looks pretty good. I might do a small candle right over here. Maybe in front of the books. That's hazardous. And then over here, I'm probably just gonna do a plant. Let's see. I love to use the elegant plant. Now, I wish the curtains would work, but look at how it's... yeah. So I feel like we should just skip that. I wish we could actually do curtains. Like, it kind of feels bald to me. Okay, wait. Maybe if we just do this oak shelf up here, color it white, use a scale tool, make it a bit longer like this. So we place one here. And then we place one here. And then we can do like hanging plants right here. And then maybe more books, just so it's not too empty. I just feel like it's a little bare. I really wish we could place the curtains, but it just doesn't work. Yeah, so we have a lot of books, but that might be good. Maybe you like to read. Okay, I think this room is good, guys. Maybe we'll come back and change the wall texture to something else, but I think for now it's good. I am trying to keep this as affordable as possible, so I don't want to overdo it, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go on to the kitchen now. I'll try not to, spend too much over here because I really like to decorate kitchens. Let's just place the wall trim, skip this wall though, because that's the entrance to the dining room. I do think this carpet would look nice though, right over here. Maybe we can make it come out a bit. Like this. Maybe it looks good. Oh, but I do feel like a bookshelf right here would make sense. The traditional one to match these. And then just place the books here again. Okay, I feel like that just takes up the empty space. And then I feel like we could also do a candle here just for the entranceway. That would help this area out a lot. Yes, that's so much better. This carpet's kind of bothering me, but I don't want to touch anything else. I want to move on to the kitchen like I promised. So let's grab some counters. Okay, one last thing real quick, guys. I just feel like the walls are so bald. So I'm gonna take some paintings, the plain ones, and I'm gonna place them down. I'm gonna use a scale tool, make them not so crazy big. And then I'll resize them, raise them up a little bit. Like this. Guys, I just feel like the walls are so bald and it kind of bothers me. So then I'll just color this back wall white. Just place them on all the walls. We're gonna make this a wallpaper. It's gonna look really good. And then place them over here. So we're gonna move the paintings. I'm sorry. I won't change anything else, I promise. We're just gonna do this. I think it'll look better. We'll place one back here, and then one on this side. We have to move the clock. We'll use that for the kitchen. Maybe move the TV. And then I'll give you guys the painting code. Also just gonna color these to white, and that looks pretty good. Get out of build mode. We're gonna run over here. Let's get inside. I love our house. I'm gonna be using this code right here. Beautiful. I was trying to find something that was like match the colors, but this is like the best I have right now. I have to upload more, but I'm kind of lazy. It's good enough. It's modern, traditional vibes, I think. Look at that, right? That's pretty good. All right, I'll change that one later. I just want to work on the kitchen, so let's get back to build mode. And then we'll use these again. So let's go back to the counters. So I think the arch counters will match the traditional items the best. So actually I have this kind of like somewhat planned out, like slightly, not really, but we're gonna have a little like table right here, the island over here, and the counters over here. So just, okay, these are kind of distracting me. Let's color this first. So you can leave the marble. We'll do gray. I've been using a lot of like grays for my kitchens lately, but okay, next build I'll change it up. So we'll just do more of these. Let's do the stove. I kind of want to do that maybe over here. And then we'll need the fridge in this corner. And then we could just do one more. Because I think this will be the dishwasher right here. And then over here will be the table. We'll get to that in a second. Yes, so over here we're going to have our island. So you could do the arched islands. I also want to place a sink over here. Let's do the left one. I mean the right one, whoops. And then just color them to match. Go to plumbing, and then we can just grab, oh no, why is it that way? No, I want it to be, oh no. Okay, actually just kidding. I have a better idea. We use the new floating vanity. Click on fixed place height. And look at this, we could like place that. Wait, this is gonna look sick, watch. Okay, wait, that didn't work. Color the gold black, and then this part will be gray. Doesn't that look cool? Wait, that's actually really cool, I think. Let's do the traditional. Wait, do we have a traditional counters? We definitely do. Honestly, they're like literally the same, but like these, in my opinion, look better. They low-key are like the same. They just have like the handles are different. So I think this is fine. So we're gonna use the traditional cabinets. I think I'll place one here. We can do the glass one. Definitely the shelf. I love that one. We can do a small one. Would you guys mind if I made these white instead of gray? I guess it doesn't matter, but I feel like I'm just using a lot of gray. We have a lot of like white furniture. I think it'll look fine. Because we can make the appliances white. I actually think I'll do a small one here. I want to do a window. Which I'd have to steal from outside. And then wait, we could actually do curtains for this because they're not like gonna be weird. White and foil. Alright, looks good so far, right? We have an oven to bake our chicken, which I'm actually doing right now while I build this. So it's gonna be done in like 20 minutes. Can we finish this in 20 minutes? Hopefully. Let's see, let's place more of our appliances so my chicken doesn't burn. We're gonna do the microwave. I love to do the kettle, although there's no... It's fine. You guys can use literally any appliances you want, by the way, if you don't like what I'm using. I'm trying to use an affordable one, so this is not too expensive. It's up to you, whatever you want to use. We're gonna do the coffee maker. And we'll do a little coffee mug. Maybe do a blender up here. Guys, I've been craving a smoothie. My Instagram For You page is literally all smoothies. It's all food. Oh my gosh, I love to see like what people are making, and I love to judge it like by myself. Like, oh, you know, I wouldn't eat that, or like, oh, you know, that looks good, but I would add this, or I would take away that. I'm like a food critic to my Instagram For You page. Oh, what if we did a hood? Oh my gosh, wait, I love this hood right here. This would be so good. Wait. Yes, look at that. Let's like finish this first. Let's do spices. I'm using these beautiful plates again. we can even do this plant. Just might have to shrink it. Then we can do towels. Soap. I love that area. But we need chairs. Oh, do we? Guess not. We can do one though. I'm probably gonna do the transitional stool. Quill gray. And I guess we could do the dark brown again. And then we'll just leave that empty so you could wash your hands. Let's do a trash can. Ooh, I really want to use this beautiful carpet, guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I call this the Tears of the Kingdom carpet. It looks so good. I love it. That looks good. So now I'll just do some decorations, like the utensils. We can do some spices. I'll do some dishes for the dishwasher. Honestly, I might do another window. I don't know, it's just kind of calling to me over there. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we did a good job not spending too much. Okay, we definitely need light. Actually, how about we do this? So we do have this traditional hood that we can literally place back here. Wouldn't that look so cool? Right? I think that would. Wait a second. I think this area looks even cooler now. And then how about we do the industrial linear chandelier? And linen. We'll do more light here because we're gonna place a table, but I think my chicken's done, so I'm gonna have to, we have to go check. Okay, I'm back. I had like a few chicken nuggets, but they like shrunk in the oven. I didn't realize how small they were gonna turn out to be. But they were still pretty good, just really small. They were halfway burnt, so it's okay. So I want to use a transitional like little table over here. I feel like that'd be cute in the corner. Yeah, that was my like vision I had. Maybe the tabletop should be marble and the bottom should be, I want to do gray or brown. I guess we'll do the gray. This isn't gonna be our dining table. It's gonna be a smaller kind of dining table, if that makes sense. So we're gonna put a little flower vase. We can leave the clock over here. And we'll do the chairs like this. So we'll just copy this. Like, isn't that cute? Oh, wait. Actually, okay, sorry. Change place. I'm gonna make this brown. I think that'll look better. Wait, that is so nice, right? If not, you can move the chairs like this. Oh, that probably would be better. Or like this. Or another one here. Okay, we get it, we get it, we get it. I kind of like that. Anyway, we could also do maybe more plants. So I like to use this luxurious pot over here. And then we go to, do we have any outside? No, never mind. I'm gonna take the evergreen plant. It's cheaper than their like pre-made plant, so. I feel like a window here would look better though. I might say this clock for a different room. Sorry, I keep doing that. I think we'll get the bigger clock instead because this wall is a bit bigger. So we'll place that there. Perfect. Oh, right. Did I say a candle? I think I did. We're gonna do a candle so we can see a bit right here. I kind of want a little circular carpet. Alright, I think we did a good job with this kitchen, guys. We did not spend too much. I think we actually did better than the living room because, like I said, guys, I'm trying to make this affordable, right? But I do kind of want to change the walls a bit. Again, I feel like they're too bald. I might just do more wallpaper, but instead of this, we'll change it. So just place this around for now, and then we'll get something else. Only issue is these are not gonna work over here, so we place them back here. Just for the kitchen area, and all of these walls can just be like the way they are. Over here though is gonna bother me, like it's too bald. But we don't want to place anything here, guys, because that is the fridge. We don't want to block in our fridge. So we'll just do a small plant. Okay, I just changed the wallpaper. I hope you guys don't mind me doing like a floral background. I think I'm just gonna do another candle in the corner though. Like, it is not great over here. I cannot see. I want to see the pretty wallpaper. Alright, kitchen is all done. We did it. Alright, let's go on to the dining room. Place the wall trim. Alright, let's grab the dining table. I think we should do the transitional one, guys. Match that. Color it the same, and then we'll do the transitional chairs right here. And then for my centerpiece, I do a vase. And I do roses. And we'll do napkins. I also love to do like a table runner. I think I'll just color it gray. Now, if you want to, you can set the table, but if you want to make this affordable, you can skip it. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll do it because I have these, the Valentine's plates. Just because I have these in my inventory, they won't like charge me. And then I'll just place the silverware on them. Place all these first. Then we'll do the fork, the spoon. Alright, so we'll have to do this for each plate, which is kind of annoying because I can't copy these plates because they're not in-game yet. Hoping they're coming back for the Valentine's Day update. Individual napkins for each person. Let's do the traditional chandelier. And it's already linen, which is perfect. Now over here, guys, we have a dish cabinet, which is perfect for a kitchen dining room. So we'll do the white, marble, so you can store extra dishes. Now, I think what we can do is make giant windows. Take these type of windows. So we'll do one here, two here. Then take the smaller ones, one here and here. Center these a bit. That looks nice. I think we're also going to do this carpet. Okay, definitely want to do more plants. So I want to take the plant from entrance, one in each corner. And then make the walls mid-gray. I think we'll merge these two paintings and then we'll do a shelf beneath them. And I think I'll do this giant shelf again, like what we did with the living room, because it's just way too bald. Okay, that looks less bald. And then over here, let's do this shelf. To place some more kitchen items. Alright guys, this room's pretty good. Simple. We didn't spend too much, right? Yeah, I'm hoping it stays that way, but we have a few more rooms. Okay, we can do it though. We can do it. So, let's take all the wall trim. We're doing a good job though. Like, we're not spending too much. Yeah, like I'd say that's really good so far for what we've spent. Okay, so this is the laundry room, closet, storage room. So we need, obviously, the washers. Sometimes I like to take this table, the quadratic console table, and place in the center of these. It's kind of like a shelf in a way. That way we can place some towels. I also like to do a sock, because we have like no other clothing. And then we can do cabinets. So we can just do like the simple shaker ones. Guys, save some money here. Let's do the shelf. And let's also do the smaller one. Swap these like this. White and gray. And then you could place even more towels. More bottles. Oh, here, this is where we can place our clock, guys. We have a spot for it finally. Oh, and also I love to take the vanity lights for some reason, and then I place it beneath this. And then maybe we could just copy this carpet again. Oh, I love this one. I want to kind of place that in the center of this room. So it's like, oh my gosh, why is it so much money? Okay, that's good though. So cozy in there. Let's do some slippers. Actually, we can even like make a shoe cubby area. Over here, we could do a little ironing station. I think the door will be right here, so we could just use this door frame. And then we can make our shoe cubby right here. I want to do the brown and the wood grain again, and then we'll just place a bunch of our shoes. I think I'll do more cabinets over here. Okay, honestly, I don't know why I colored that the brown. I'm sorry, I keep doing this. We're just gonna make it white. Okay, honestly, I want to use, I think, this wallpaper again. I love this one. We could always change it to a different one, but I do want to use that, at least for the side walls, because they're kind of bald. And then maybe these walls can be the painted brick wall and quill gray. I love this wallpaper. Right? It's like spring vibes. Okay, let me do candle over here. Way too dim. That's kind of hazardous. Okay, now I can definitely see more. And I love, guys, the walking space. The walking space in this room, I'd say, is like the best part of it. Like, it's so simple, but it gives you room to add your own things to it. And just a walk. Also, we're saving money here because I'm trying not to run out. At least let us just finish the bathroom, which yeah, we definitely can do that, but yeah, you know, this is pretty good. I do think I might change the wallpaper though. Okay, I do like this wallpaper better for this room, especially because we have like some light pink accents here and there. Yeah, feel free to use anything you want, or if you just don't want to use this wallpaper, I get it. It's, you know, kind of like spring themed, floral. I like it though. Anyway, you don't have to use it. You could just do the wall material that we use over there. But we're gonna move on to the bathroom, guys. Place all the wall trim. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to work after this. So I think over here is where we're going to place down our shower. Let's do the traditional tile shower. Oh, it's traditional, bang. White, dark tone gray. And I think over here is where we're gonna place our counters. First, let me just do, I think, a towel right here. I like to do that. A hanging towel. And I love to use the Victorian material, as y'all know. And we can even do a bathroom mat for your wet feet. And sometimes I like to do slippers. So I love to use the stylish counters for my bathrooms. So let's definitely go back to our marble. We haven't used that in a while. And then we could do the gray end. And then black handle. We'll do 2 of these. And now we'll grab our sink. I love the elegant sink. And then this one can be bald, so we could store some towels, which we'll just steal. And then we can store anything else, like the shampoo, the soap, body wash. That's great to place over here. Of course, we'll need our soap. And the toothbrush. So remember, still using the grays, white, dark stone gray. And I like to pink for like the soap. Even some oyster, right? I love these modern colors. Oh, you know what else I love? Where's that plant? Where did I use it? Right here. Guys, I say I love it and then I always forget it exists. Okay, to be fair, it literally just came in the game like a month ago. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Now we need a mirror. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's just beautiful. I want to use these lights again. Sorry, I'm using them too much. Okay, we'll take a break from these, I promise. That way, no windows, because I know everyone hates windows. We have this cool looking trash can. Oh, I almost forgot the toilet. Wow, that's a pretty important part. Let's place it down in the corner and then we'll do toilet paper. And then we'll just do another trash can for over here. This modern one. Just do gray. And then sometimes I like to do these corner shelves where my toilet is. I don't know why I do this, but I like to place like extra toilet paper up here. Any other decorations? Maybe we'll do a hanging plant over you while you're on the toilet. Okay, so guys, I want to use the new materials we got, like the ceramic tiles. I think I'll do mid-gray. We'll do these for all the walls, so just make sure this is the same. Ooh, look at that. I love this. I think over here we'll just do a little pendant because it's a little dim. You don't want to trip getting in the shower. Yeah, now we can see. Alright, that's pretty good, guys. We don't need to add anything else unless you want to, of course. Maybe if you want, you could always do a painting right here. Like this one is nice. Okay, so I'd say this bathroom's pretty good. Alright guys, that means every room on the first floor is finished. The first floor looks so good. Okay, the garage though, if you want to just do the top wall trim. I want to do the bottom. I don't think that would match well. And then if you want to color the walls, just do mid-gray. But I wouldn't do anything else because this is for, you know, your car. Maybe take that pendant though and place in the center so you can see. But literally guys, that is all you really need in here. You really don't need anything else. So it's up to you. Like, you don't need to place anything else unless you want to. I'm probably going to leave it that way because, guys, I have no money. I'm going to have to work. But yeah, I think everything down here is pretty good. Looks great. Okay, we might come back and place like plants in the corners over here. You don't need to though. I'm just being annoying. But this carpet really, really bothers me. This is just not looking too great. So I think we'll just, yeah, move that a bit away. Just make that a bit smaller. Okay, that's probably better. Unless we just did like that. That might be better. I don't know. It's still bothering me. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna leave it alone. So for the stairs, guys, remember I said you could take those railings and place them here? That would look cool. But now you just have to take this door because we're gonna place that for the rooms upstairs. We could do one here, one here. We could always move them around if you don't like where they're placed. Definitely one there though. Yeah, I might do one here and then one here, kind of like that. And then one over here, definitely. And that is about it. Okay, now we have to go downstairs, grab the wall trim that we've been using. Look at that. Go from the first floor to the second floor and you just see like how bald it looks up here. We'll do this hallway first. Go back down, grab the bottom wall trim. $900! I just looked at my money. Oh, that's a jump scare. Alright, the walls up here. I don't know. I'm probably gonna leave them like mid-gray, but just gonna take a carpet. I definitely want that for here. This will probably be the rest of my money. This is really like bald, so I think having one over here would be good. Something like that. Maybe we'll do it on each side. We might do bookshelves here. Maybe like a little bench right here. The one that we used. Okay, just kidding. I have to go work, so I'll be back. Okay, now we can grab the bench. Over here, I say we do bookshelves again. This being $2,700 actually brings me pain. Okay, no more bookshelves, please. Let's do 2 lights. And we definitely need more plants. Actually, okay, I'm just doing the small ones. They're not so expensive. All right, some more plants. Yeah, these walls are gonna bother me, so I might just do the same living room wallpaper. Just for some of these walls, like these over here. Make sure you color behind them like white. Sides can be mid-gray. And same with all these over here. Because they're small, like, we don't have to worry about them. Over here is so annoying. What if we do like a mini sofa? Wait. This new sofa is so cool. What if we do this? How weird is this gonna be? You know what, guys? I might do this because it's just like, you know, the roof is just really not great. You know, I think that's kind of cool. Like a little seating area. Yeah, well, why not? What else? Okay, I think this is honestly pretty good, guys. We want the walking space, right? We don't want to bump into anything. Yeah, we also are on a budget, right? We're trying to keep this affordable. So let's move on to this room. This is the parents' bedroom. Place all the wall trim. We'll probably add more, though, to the hallway later. I always do that anyway. Okay, I think these windows we can actually do curtains, so that'll be fun. But first, let's place the bed. I think we can use the industrial bed. I think placing that over here is a good spot. We do dark stone gray. We do that brown again with the wood grain. And the bedding, let's do a mid-gray. No, let's do white with the Victorian material. So good. And then let's get new pillows. We'll do these. And then I'm going to do one of those really long oak shelves above the bed. And then I'll take the hanging plants again. Oh, actually I have two. Let me just steal one of those. Some books. I think whoever lives here really likes to read. And then I want to do the transitional nightstand. I'm going to do one on each side. As you guys know, love this. Do one over here. And then we can do an alarm clock. I think over here though, I'm going to do a lamp. We'll do the fancy lamp. So fancy. And then we'll do the alarm clock over here. We should get more alarm clocks, so we only have one. And then I'll even do a vase with flowers. So I think over here, we're gonna place down our dresser. The transitional dresser, of course. Some bathroom items, like a hairbrush. I'm stealing this plant again. Now I think we can just do this giant painting behind the bed. And then I'll just make it come in a little bit. So over here we can do a mirror. And then I think we could do like a rounded carpet beneath the bed. I'm gonna color it like I did downstairs. And I'm gonna steal the curtains from the dining room and the kitchen. Yeah, I like that. For this room, I'm gonna use the horizontal metal stripes, whatever this material is. I'm gonna use quill gray for this. So all the walls will have this. I really don't want to do more bookshelves, but I feel like it's perfect. I'm gonna steal a candle for bookshelf. And then I think I'm gonna do a plant on each side of the bed. And that's pretty much it, honestly. This is a parent's room, so it doesn't have to be too crazy. Okay guys, I feel like this is good. I'm just gonna do like string lights up here because I cannot resist. I love string lights. Yeah, very simple. That's for like the parents. You know what I mean? That's what you're gonna see in their room. You're not gonna see a bunch of crazy decorations. But I think it looks good. We just do one more painting. Okay, wait, 1 second. Maybe you could just do like a little bench if you want to. Okay, now we're good. You could always place things over here like a towel. Pretend like it's a shirt or something. Or like a blanket. That would have probably been smarter. Forgot we had these. The hanging one. Alright, parents' room, all good for now. Now let's take the wall trim and let's go to the kids' room right here. First kids' room, we have a few. Might skip placing it over here somewhere, I don't know. We might have a little doorway. For now, let's just grab the bed. So this time we're going to use the industrial single bed. We can place that, I guess, in this corner or in this corner. I think this one, it'll give you more walking space. This time, let's make the bed oyster, because we'll add color to this room since it's the kids' room. And we can change up the material. We could do like a plaid this time. We can give them a fun texture. Let's just make the pillow oyster. I'll do the same transitional nightstand. We'll change it up in the next room. And then of course we need the alarm clock. And I'm gonna steal the lamp from the first floor, place that here. And then I'm probably gonna steal this carpet, place it over here. And this time I'll outline it in gray. I feel like over here we should do a desk, and over here we can do the closet. I think this time we'll do the industrial dresser. This time we'll do the brown. We'll change it up slightly. We still use this though. Gray and then black. Just to match the bed a bit more. Some bathroom items, perfume, anything you want. Maybe skincare. I want to do another tapestry, so I think I'll do that over here. And then the string lights. Now guys, I feel like this is the perfect spot to do a window. Same with over here, honestly. Let's see, we might want to do a bigger window like we did on the first floor. Place it here and here. I might actually maybe move it over a bit so it's more so aligned with the bed. And then we could just do one over here, and this one can have curtains. I think those will look fine without them. Honestly, you could do them over here too, but I think it's fine. Maybe I do like a tapestry here too. That'd be weird. That might be slightly... Here we could do another shelf. And all I'm gonna place is a plant, the hanging plant again. Perfect. Okay, fine. Maybe books. Just like one. Okay, two. That's it. So, like I was saying before, I want to do a desk. Let's do the office desk right here. We'll do marble and white. And then gray at the bottom. Let's do a stool. And then we'll do some paper. We'll do pens. You know, whatever you're gonna use at your desk, like books. Maybe like a folder. You know, let's think like school. Well, actually, we don't want to think about that, but you know what I mean. And then a small candle, so we see what we're doing. And then we also have these boards. Either one of these. I'll probably do this one. We could like put post-it notes up here. That looks good. We could even do a carpet. I have one under mine. Okay, so I guess the entranceway to the bathroom could be here. I mean, would that be weird? Let's see. You know, kind of, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, we'll move this window over slightly. We could always do a corner shelf up here for some plants, like this one again. And I think we'll do the same wall material, so those lines again. Over here, we should do like paintings. Actually, no, we should do, I think maybe a shelf. Maybe not, actually over here would look nice, but so would over here. Maybe over here. And then over here, we'll do a clock. We did that right here. Okay, that's better, guys. This room is so spacious. This is so good for role-playing. Just slippers right here, and then we're gonna be done with this room. Okay, guys, it's actually really affordable. We actually did a good job not, like, spending too much. It's so spacious. Okay, let's go to our bathroom. This is our last bathroom, guys. Okay, so over here, I think we should do our bathtub. So we'll do the bathtub shower combo right here. I'm gonna get out of build mode and like, yeah, remove the curtain from being there because it's just doesn't look great. I'll do mid-gray and foil. And we'll do a bathroom mat again. More slippers. And then right here we could do our counters. So I think we'll do the stylish ones again. We'll do it over here. We'll only do one this time because we need to place the toilet right here. So this time let's do the tilt sink, change it up a bit. And this time, I think the top will just be white and the body will be brown with the green. Let's do the toilet paper. We'll do the trash can right in the middle. And then of course we'll need the soap. And we'll need towels. And the toothbrush. I'm gonna do a small illuminated mirror this time. That area is pretty good, guys. This is like the affordable bathroom. It's like a little cheaper. Okay, over here, I want to do a window. We have to change the pattern of the curtains to the Victorian. I think I'll be fine, guys. Like, just close it. No one will look in. Really, if anyone's looking in, guys, you need to switch servers. You have some interesting people in your servers. We're gonna do a modern shelf up here. And then I'm gonna place more bathroom items like the shampoo, soap, more toilet paper. Don't wanna run out. If you run out, you can just reach up and then grab it. Okay, that looks amazing, right? Okay, this time we are going to do different tiles. So I want to do the subway tiles. I think we're going to do quill gray again. So all the walls will have this. All right, looks great. Just a little too dim. So we're going to grab this pendant again. Where did I place that? Right here. We're going to grab this and we're going to place that. I'd say right here next to the shower. Not too close. Yeah, I'd say this bathroom is all set. Oh wait, over here, kind of bald. Let's just do paintings. Let's do the long, wide paintings. We'll do maybe one here and then one above it. And yeah, that's it. Perfect. Okay, not cluttered at all. We have walking space. Let's move on to our third bedroom. We have all the bathrooms now. I hope you guys like them. Let me know which one's your favorite. Mine's the first floor one. For this bed, guys, I want to change it up. I want to do something else. I think we'll do a bigger bed for this one. So I think we should do the modern beds. These go with like literally any type of build. Especially a build like this that's modern, right? Okay, so I think we could do the bed. We could do it really anywhere. So we could do it like this. So you have more walking space, and then over here will be the dresser. Let's use, how about the industrial one this time? Let's do the gray again. And then this time for the bed, how about we do a plaid, a different plaid, and mid-gray. Let's do a new pillow. And that looks good. So let's go back to our marble. We haven't done that in a while. So marble, gray, and gray. And then we definitely need the alarm clock. And I'm gonna do some flowers again. Okay, over here real quick, I just want to place the dresser. Okay, we can do the industrial closet actually, so we can place the shirts and the pants. Gray, white, the clothes could be, when we do mid-gray for the bed. We do mid-gray, we could do oyster. I think that looks good. The back, let's do mid-gray. We're once again going to do a tapestry. I think this time we're gonna do fairy string lights. So I'm gonna make sure custom placement's on. Start at the top left corner and go all the way to the right. That's beautiful. Over here, guys, let's just do like a little beanbag or maybe an ottoman. Actually, that would look nice. Mid-gray. And then we could do a plant. We could do a book. Maybe you're reading over here. Let's do a shorter carpet right here. A little smaller in this room. We don't want to overdo it. I think, guys, we do that big painting design again. So we take the big window. We'll place one here. And then we'll grab the smaller one. And then we'll place one on each side like this. Okay, this room, guys, let's change up the material. I think we could do the vertical painted wood panels, and I want to do maybe a white or a lily white. Alright, that looks pretty good. Very, very modern in here. I'm just gonna grab a clock. I can just see a clock right here. Alright, guys, this room is finished. Very simple. But guys, we're doing great with our money. Thankfully, let's do it. One more room, guys. Our last bedroom, last room. Let's go. Like I said, I want to do a bigger bed, so we're going to do the double modern bed. I think we'll place that right here. And then we'll color it like this bed, but we'll just change it up a bit. I think this time we're just going to have a smooth, flat blanket, no material. So I think we're going to do white this time for it. We haven't done like just plain white yet, and we've been using a lot of white. So we're going to copy that pillow, place it here, make sure it's white. Okay, we're gonna do the industrial nightstand again, one on each side. Let's do the alarm clock again. I want to do a vase again. I love this, guys. I can't wait for like spring. We're gonna have so many spring homes. I already have so many on my channel though. And then I think we should grab the traditional lamp again. We're gonna do a long painting right here. We're We're gonna make this a beautiful tapestry. Okay, let's do a long carpet right here. Let's color it to match the other rooms. I also wanted that long fancy bench right here. Okay, do some slippers on it. All right, that looks great. And then over here will be our dressers. So let's see. Oh, so I was not aware that we had a traditional closet. Okay, I feel like that's just perfect for this house. I literally did not know we had this. What? Okay, let's see the pants and the shirt. Wait, what the heck? I did not know this was a thing. Did I really? Was I really never wear this? I don't even remember. What? Oyster mid-gray? I'm actually shocked. I had to have known this. I don't know. Okay, let's grab these plants again. I love using these for some reason. And then over here, I think we do more windows. So let's do one here. Let's place one in the middle. And then let's grab the small ones. One on each side. Okay, this wall, let's see what we want to do for this. I think this time we do the polished horizontal wood planks and we do quill gray. This is really pretty. This is definitely like a springy kind of wall material, if that makes sense. And I'll just do one like light over here. All right, guys, I think this is it, right? This room, it looks good. Very simple, but it's cute. Okay, wait, one more thing. We're gonna do a blanket. So it's not like too bald, but guys, we did amazing. This house has so many rooms and it's so affordable. Like it's good for the size, you know what I mean? If I don't keep placing things, it will be affordable. Sorry, just a clock and then I think we're good. Now this room is all finished, guys, which means, oh my gosh, wait, I'm sorry. Custom placement. I just want to do fairy string lights. Okay, now. For real, we're all finished. Guys, that means this house is all finished. We haven't spent that much, guys. That is crazy. Wait, let me just make sure that this area isn't too dim. We could always do a small candle right here. Let's just make sure we go back and check on everything. Okay, I think everything else is good though. You know, you have a lot of space to walk. That's what I was going for. Very simple. I kind of hate how the walls are bald. I kind of want to like do something with this dining room. I feel like the walls in here, can we maybe change the material to match this? Like quill gray with the bricks. I just really hate how like it feels kind of bald. I think we can just do this. You don't have to do that though, you can save money. But I like that a lot better now. But guys, I might do something real quick. Like a hanging pot right over here. I just feel like it's so like bald. I'm sorry, I keep doing this. Definitely don't need anything else. But I might just do this with one of the plants outside. How about this one? Very affordable. We could do one in each like corner. Like right near the entrance. That's perfect. I think that's it. Sorry, I just had to. Okay, so now let's look at the second floor. All finished. So much walking space, guys. Perfect for roleplays. And the first floor, all finished. So decorated and modern, guys. I love it. I hope you guys love it too, though. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments which room is your favorite. And now we have a full reveal. I really like it, guys. I think I still like the exterior more, though. Make sure you guys let me know which is your favorite, the exterior or the interior. I really like the exterior. It honestly surprised me because I kind of came up with it last minute. I decided I didn't like the video I was gonna upload. So then I was like, you know what? I want to build something else. So I built this and I was like, hey, it's kind of nice. So I'm glad you guys like it as well. Thank you guys for the love on the first part. And I hope you guys love the interior just as much. And make sure you guys stay tuned for spring builds because that's coming up. Thank you guys again. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.